was scary, huh? That was just an excerpt from my film, Immortal Macabre, as you can see on my t-shirt. The kernel of this film popped into my head during a horror genres class at Loyola Marymount University, where I received my master's degree in film production. I'd written a short story called Bed Bugs that's about a skin rash that turns into pus-filled bumps that get progressively worse until cockroach-like beetle bugs hatch out of the main character's skin and eat him alive. But that's not the only story. Carlotta is about a serial child murderer, and Revenge of the Zombie is about a marital affair that goes badly for all parties involved. What a surprise, right? So I wrote a couple drafts of the script, and I tied the stories together with The Cursed House and the nightmares of the main character. The cool thing about this anthology is that all the stories stand on their own, but they're intrinsically tied together and made stronger as one film.
It's the Pulp Fiction of anthology horror.
Hi, Leslie. Have you been sitting here the whole time?
The whole time. But it really is the Pulp Fiction of anthology horror. It's the type of film you're gonna watch plenty of times because every time you're gonna catch something new. And Danny has packed this thing full of all the things I love horror. Mystery, suspense, the occult, gore, and a batshit crazy old woman. It's psychological and darkly hilarious.
For the most part, horror is considered a junk food genre. But for me, I will stand John Carpenter's The Thing right next to The Godfather as one of the greatest films ever made. Fear of death is a universal human characteristic, and horror allows us to face it, to laugh at the absurdity of it, to share in it, and ultimately accept it.
We're well prepared to go into pre-production. We've got a full shot list, a script breakdown, a schedule, and a budget, plus an incredibly talented cast and crew, including the Italian composer Adriano Aponte.
As well as my oldest friend, visual effects supervisor Neil Taylor, whose work has appeared in Laika's Box Trolls, Kubo and the Two Strings, and the upcoming Missing Link.
But the most important person in this whole process
is you! We want you guys to be a part of our film. We're hoping that you love horror just as much as we do, and that not only do you want to see the finished film, but you want to see how we make it too.
That's why we're offering so many levels of rewards. Like this dope-ass shirt.
We've come up with a budget that will allow us to accomplish the effects as well as the world that this film is set in.
We'd like to humbly ask you to help us make this film, because you're our family, you're our friends, and you're our cinema-loving comrades.
So please support this project as much as you can, and let's make something incredible together. Share our Kickstarter page.
Like us on Facebook.
Do some Twitter shit.
Follow us on Instagram.
Friend us on MySpace.
Summon us on your Ouija board.
Thank you so much for supporting independent cinema. Take care.
You're the best!
You guys rock.